We're live.
All right, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the first Sunday Bear Cave Cooking Through Cancer hashtag Cooking with the Cubs of 2022.
Yay!
So, wow. So, Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everybody had a great, safe New Year. Cheers. So, let's go ahead and get ready to get into it, huh? Let's see. New year. It's not really a new year, new us. It's just a different perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pickles. He came in and said, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Pickles.
And Cooking with Steven and Jacqueline said, Good morning, Bear Clan. Morning.
Steven. Man, y'all make these Sundays enjoyable.
And Steven also said, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my friend. Still getting set up here. I tried I'll get out, get set up. But this one's for Pickles.
Ooh.
Hope you enjoyed that one, Charlie. I got Pay's Rosie the Riveter skillet.
Yeah.
Her 2020 skillet. Trying to break it in. She doesn't use it, so we kind of need to use it. Yeah, I'm calling shots. I'm throwing shots now. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to do smash burgers. Some black and blue. I got some blue cheese. Of course, I got bacon, which I'm going to heat up her Pay skillet for. Then I got some, we were actually going to do burgers the other night and didn't do it, so I've got 2 pounds of, what is this, 80-20 that we use. So.
Hold on, there's some shots.
Bro.
Pickle said, Whoa, nice one, to the shot you threw. And then Cooking with Steven and Jacqueline says, I promise not to do as many videos as Charlie did last year. LOL.
Oh my goodness. Man, you guys are killing each other, man.
James came in, said good morning, everyone.
Good morning, James. How are you doing? What was I going to do?
Isn't it crazy 2020 was 2 years ago?
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Well, it doesn't feel like
Well, for me, everything's been kind of like time stood still because each day I'm just trying to get through each day. So, I also got an onion I want to get going.
It's right there beside the seasoning. Might want to do that first before you cut on a wood cutting board with raw meat.
Yeah. So,
no, but I saw something and it was like, we're going into the year 2022. And then they slowed it down and it said 2022.
Plus 2.
Like 2020 again.
Well, I don't know. I hope everybody had a great New Year's. We went up to a cousin of mine in Charlotte, and her sister and brother-in-law were in, and we don't get to hang out with them very often because they're in Atlanta, which it's like 4 hours away, but our schedules and their schedules and just usually don't mix. So whenever they come this way to their sisters, we try to get over there, and it was a great time. One of the best New Year's I think I've had in quite a while.
Yeah.
I really do. I indulged in some non-alcoholic Becks, and that's how I rung in the New Year. Had non-alcoholic beer since July when all this crud started. So actually, it tasted really good, and I got a hold of some of the non-alcoholic Heinekens yesterday for the Buckeyes game. I don't know if y'all watched the Rose Bowl, but Ohio State pulled it out. Still not quite sure how.
I don't know.
They were 14 players down. They had one guy get injected, 3 guys go out injured, and they were down the whole game, and they ended up pulling it out. Crazy.
Pickles said that years go by faster the older you get. I mean,
That's true.
Yeah. I've always thought, like, days go slow, but years go by, like, quick. Because you can have the longest day, but it'll be a week. Or it'll feel like a week. And then once you hit a week, it feels like,
Yep, that's getting hot.
Nice. It goes by quick.
Yeah. We're going to throw down a little bit of loving. So what's awesome is my one cousin, she's been playing around with different genres of eating. Vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian, whatever, I don't even know. Catholic. Anyway, she's tried everything, but yet the one thing she finds is she loves the smell of bacon, and she likes cooking with bacon grease.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that just tells you. That's some good. That's it, man. That's it. I'll tell you all you need to know. No matter what you eat, how you eat, bacon grease is the key.
All right, so you're just getting some slices going?
Yep, I'm getting some sliced onions on there before I dirty up my hands there. Now I'm going to dirty up the cutting board. I'm just going to cut this bacon right in half. So what did everybody else do for New Year's? Anything cool, interesting? Go anywhere? Eat anything cool? No?
Not yet. Oh, Pickles asked if we're doing Oklahoma burger.
No, I'm going to try to do like a black and blue smash burger, but I had this onion left over from yesterday that I had to cook up, so you know how that goes. Although we could do the Oklahoma burger.
What is an Oklahoma burger?
Basically, it's onions cooked underneath the patty.
Okay.
So like I would put burger patties on top of this, and then as the onions cook, the steam
would cook the burger. Steven also said that Oklahoma burgers is one of the best burgers out there.
It is very good, yes. We did that a few weeks ago. Mom and I did. Unfortunately, it wasn't the one where I almost burnt the plate down.
And Anne, she's in, and she said that she went to Michelle and Ryan's.
Yes. Looked like they had a great time, too. A little jelly, I'm just saying.
Pickles said that he had an insane New Year's Eve. He watched Netflix and fell asleep at 10 o'clock.
What? Dude, that is insane. That's normally what we do.
Well, we make them stay up till about about midnight, and then they kind of just go to sleep after. But this New Year's Eve, we got them to stay up because I was driving them home, so we stayed till about 4:30 in the morning, just cutting up with cousins, and I had a little buddy
playing cards and whatnot.
Playing cards. And I had a little cousin who just like wouldn't go to sleep till we left. Because he knows we don't see him much, so it was just good to see everybody. And
Yep. I'm just taking was a 2-pound chub, cut in half, so it's about a pound. Cutting him down into roughly, I don't know, quarter pound.
Pickles, he said he's an uncontrollable madman.
Uh-oh.
For falling asleep at 10.
Yeah. I get you, man. There's been times where I've fallen asleep and they had to wake me up to watch the ball drop.
Yeah.
But the good thing, I mean, we didn't watch the ball drop, actually.
Mm-mm.
They had the countdown on Nintendo Switch, and then the one cousin did, and then we were outside and
waiting for fireworks, and it just
once we did the countdown, we threw off those
sparklers and party poppers and
yeah. So it was a good time. It was I was gifted a mega surprise. Mega surprise.
Yes.
A authentic Kylo Ren lightsaber that you can only get at the Disney Galaxy's Edge Park. An awesome gift from some of my cousins. Wow. I mean, I'm still blown away. I was playing with it yesterday. That was my little workout yesterday, was swinging that thing around.
Yeah, it was pretty heavy.
Yep. And we rang in the New Year's watching Star Wars because my cousins are really getting into it. So their sons were really into it. So we sat down and watched it with them. Yep. That was the extent of our New Year's.
Pretty much.
Stayed up way later. I mean, we got home at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I haven't done that where I was out
for a while.
For a long time, and I can't count what decade it was that I came home sober.
I can't either.
That's a bad thing. It was a really good thing. But I did enjoy having a few beers and the non-alcoholics, of course.
Yeah. Charlie said, as you get older, you don't have to watch the ball drop. It just happens.
Yeah, and that's what happened. I mean, it happened. The kids were happy watching Star Wars. We were all happy.
We were playing games.
I don't even know what that game was.
It's Rummy Cube.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't make much sense to me, and I was trying to figure it out, but I didn't want to figure it out. So, if that makes sense.
James said that he's glad he's not the only one who falls asleep early.
Yeah. I went over and sat on the couch and was talking to the youngest little cousin, and we were talking Star Wars and everything was cool. And then I asked him a question, and he fell asleep mid-sentence.
Krillin and chilling with Coleman. Howdy, everyone.
Coleman, I see you got your. I saw you got your appetizer video. He was looking for an appetizer video to put up.
Mm-hmm.
That looked really good. I was thinking about sending him the drill bit taters.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the drill bit taters are kind of a long process, you know.
Yeah, they
it's a lot of hands-on work.
Yeah. My New Year's, I made dinner.
Yes.
New Year's dinner. So that's Wood Shoot's ham that we already had, and then I made black-eyed peas, collards, and kraut.
That was Pai's thing this year. She wanted to make the New Year's traditional dinner. And we do it two ways. Of course, we do the southern, but the wife and I also do the way we grew up with pork and kraut and taters. So we had both traditional.
Yep. Grilling and Chill with Coleman said, "Thank you, my friend." And he said, "Drill bit taters."
Yeah. So what I do is I get those little taters are about this big around, and I take a 1/2 inch drill bit. I get a brand new one, and then I wash it, get all the oil and stuff off of it. So I wash it like 3 times, and then what I do is I take the tater and I drill in about 1/2 to 3/4 of the way, about 2/3 of the way into the tater, and then I fill it with pimento cheese. Homemade pimento cheese is best, and that's usually what I use. I'll fill it with pimento cheese, and then starting at the hole, I'll wrap bacon around it, put a toothpick in it, and then smoke it. Yes. It's a bit of a process, but it's a way for guys to bring in power tools to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun. Onions cooking.
He said, "Oh, yum."
Yeah, I made them one time. I made them. It's been a long time ago, actually.
Yeah.
And they turned out fantastic. Get these onions in a little bit. So, what do y'all have for New Year's Day?
Pickle said, "Oh, heck yeah. That's like a potato bomb." And Cookie with Steven and Jacqueline said, "Whenever I'm watching a movie with my wife, she knocks me and says I'm sleeping. I quickly respond and say that I didn't find this part of the movie interesting."
Yeah, no, if we fall asleep, you start hearing snoring.
That's true. That's true. Coleman asked if you have a video on them.
I don't think I do. I really don't think I do.
And James, he said 3 cheers for drill bit taters.
We might have to make those. They're not exactly low carb, but if you only eat a couple of them, you gotta treat yourself every now and again.
Uncle Steve shakes his hand. He said, "Happy New Year's, my friends. Good to see you cooking."
Happy New Year, Uncle Steve. Hope the kids had a wonderful New Year's. They went up to Kalahari.
Where's that?
The little resort. It's kind of like Great Wolf Lodge.
Where?
With the swim park in it, and
yeah.
There's one in Ohio. There's one in Sandusky.
Oh,
that we went to. It's like the safari theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looked like a blast.
Coleman said, "Drill bit taters collab."
We could probably work something out. Yeah. Yeah, we could probably really work something out. Yeah. Yeah, the drill bit taters are pretty awesome. I mean, you get in there and you get a bite, and then you can glaze them just like you do the poppers, or you put a rub on them, you smoke them, and then you can put a glaze on them if you want, or whatever. And it's just layers on layers of flavor, and then you get into that pimento cheese, and it's just like, whoa, good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. It's been a while since we made those.
It has. It's been a good while.
It was kind of, I think I was inspired by the Barbecue Pit Boys when they did their volcano taters, where they had, or maybe it was the Barbecue for You. It's been several years ago, but they took a regular russet and they cut the bottom so it stand up flat. Then they hollowed out, like, yay big round, hollowed out down in 3/4 of the way, and then stuffed it with meat and cheese and all kinds of stuff. And then while it was up, they pinned bacon around it, and then coated it and rubbed and sauce and put it on the grill standing up.
Mm-hmm.
So as the cheese melted, it came off the top like a volcano.
Huh.
It might have been the Barbecue for You guy up in Canada. I don't know if he does videos anymore, but
Pickles said that he had been to Kalahari and Sandusky several times for a conference. It was fun. And then Steve's Shake said that we had a ball.
From the pictures that he put up, it looked like they were just enjoying it.
Good.
Yeah. You know, and it's hard to beat kids having fun swimming, you know.
Yeah. James said that the Uncle Steve has best seasoning for everything.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
There's only 2 or 3 rubs. I think there's 3 seasonings that I like go to, and 2 out of the 3 are Uncle Steve shakes.
Uncle Steve, I got an idea, and I've been kicking around for a while, and I don't know how quite to do it, but I wonder if you could do a black rub, kind of like taking the thick meat, but adding that activated charcoal to it, so it would compete with the hardcore carnivore. My wife loves this one, but the reason why I was thinking black is for the black ribbon, for the melanoma. Just something to kick around, maybe. I don't know anything about the activated charcoal other than that's what Just Prowls uses. And what's his name? Luton Booty came out with one. It's a jalapeno something or other, but it's a black. So, but I think melanoma month is like March or May or something like that. But for me, it's every day.
Dwayne said, hello, everyone. Hey, Dwayne.
Morning, Dwayne. Be something to play around with, bud. Let's see. Kent from Daddy Does had a birthday. I did see that. What else was there? There was something else I was going to say. Of course, I didn't take notes. So, everybody recuperate from the holidays.
Tom's Food Factory said, hey, all.
What's up, Tom? I know the wife wanted to take down the tree yesterday, but she said, nope, I'm waiting until the week after that because she firmly believes that the old wives' tale of whatever you do on New Year's Day is what you'll do the majority of the rest of the year. So she's like, I'm not doing laundry. I'm not cleaning house. I'm just chilling, relaxing.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's pretty much what we did. She took a nap, so that's a good sign.
Yep.
She's been having trouble sleeping, mainly because she's worried about my situation. But
Bobby Canton.
Morning, Bobby.
Say good morning. James Ransdell.
Morning, James.
Good morning. Coleman, sorry, he said, I have a great tip for grilling those onions. Scoop them and toss them into the trash. I hate onions.
That's the way my dad is, too. He doesn't like onions, and I like them, but I'm learning that I have to eat them in moderation.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't mind onions. I think they're pretty good. I won't sit there and take a bite out of one, but I'll have it on good chunk of stuff.
We tried a new barbecue place.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty good.
It's called Sweet Caroline. It's over around McConnell's Highway, just north of Chester. If anybody's around that area, called Sweet Caroline. It was really good. I was pretty impressed. The brisket was not dry. I mean, it dried out by the time we got done eating it, but the burnt ends were really good. The pulled pork had just enough Kansas City barbecue sauce on it where you could taste it, but not overpower the pork flavor. So that was really good. It's something that, as a barbecue judge, you have to look for. So that was good.
James said that onions and garlic are great.
I think so, but
I do too. Trumpet Master 77 said good morning and Happy New Year, everyone.
Morning, brother. How you doing? That guy, he's on Instagram, and I mean, he cooks up a storm. He be throwing down briskets like, he be dropping briskets like it's a hot tater.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, he be cooking up some stuff. Yeah, I spend way too much time on the internets now.
Well,
I kind of have. There's not much else to do. I get bored. There's not much on TV.
yeah, you gotta get like that.
Yeah.
Like during COVID, that's how I got. I was just like, there's nothing else to do. So I found this show and just started like watching the show, and I just started watching it because I left off in the middle of the season, so I started watching it again.
Kind of binge watch.
Yep.
Let's see.
Pickles making moves. He said I was telling Crazy Pop on his live that you guys need to meet up there.
Yep. We've talked about it. I actually got with. I've talked with Butch a couple times because he goes to Carowinds, which is literally 20 minutes up the highway.
Yep.
I mean, not even 20. Every time I go to Charlotte, which is when I was working, was every day. I would pass by Carowinds. So I mean, I'm like, dude, we need to hook up sometime. You know, he's not but an hour, I think an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes away.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. So we've talked about it, but all this other crap happened, so we're kind of watching what we're doing. And anyway, and then Southern Food Junkie, we got together. We chatted after Mike's live the interview that Mike had with him, and we chatted a little bit about trying to hook up because he's not an hour. He's about an hour away.
Trumpet Master 77, he said, man, I could sure go for a burger.
Oh,
man. Good burger. Come on down, bud.
Yep. Doors open. I'll have to make some more by the time you get here because it's a long drive. Because I'm in far east Texas.
He said he's processing some wild pigs today because he's overdue for some sausage.
Woo-wee.
Yeah, I'll tell people, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you guys cook so like a lot of good food, this, that, the other." And I'm like, "Well, come on over. Like, we're not like those kind of people who are like, oh no, we made it, we eat." No, we're like, y'all want some food? Come over.
Well, Cubs had a couple friends over now, and
I think I've had one or two. And
they're kind of spreading the word a little bit that that they're having fun.
Yeah.
I mean, little friend Barry that was over last weekend. Reagan. Well, we're trying to use real names.
Oh, sorry.
She was like, "Wow, that was so much fun. I didn't know it was like this." And we're like, "Yeah, this is us."
All right. Coleman said he's got to go. He has to go run and head to the church. God bless you, my brother.
Bless you, brother. Have a good one. We're going to watch church online shortly after we get done cooking.
Rumor says from James that you're supposed to be installing smell-o-vision soon.
I'm trying. I'm still trying to figure out how to save to a flash drive. But I think once I figure that out,
you'll be set.
Then we'll be set.
Because I think that should be a New Year's resolution, Pop, to figure out how to use a flash drive. Because he's really been trying for the last few years.
Yep. And my cousin Jordan, he wrote it out like step by step
and
how to
drew pictures and
yeah. So I just got to find that paper because my wife kind of cleaned up.
Well,
not on New Year's, but after he gave it to me.
Oh yeah, New Year. Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions at all? If they're like personal, you don't have to share them. But if you have any that are kind of,
I don't think I have any resolutions. I mean, I'm not doing the New Year, New Me thing. I'm doing things that I want to see different. But looking back, the last 6 months of the year was kind of like a kick in the nuts. So
Yeah.
Out of the first 6 months, my
Sugar was good.
my give a crap level was kind of like, I was working on getting rid of some of that junk and all that drama and all that crap, and I was doing really well. And then bam, this stuff happens, and it's not bad. I mean, I'm still not like freaking out and all that stuff because Mandy said I couldn't. So when she tells me that I come across something that I can freak out, then I will. But so Mandy, I do listen to you, and you can tell her that.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I do listen.
Trumpet Master 77. So would you call your burgers burgers? Burgers?
Yes. We'll call. Well, I can't really call them bear burger because they'll expect that it be made out of bear. But we can call them bear style.
Ooh. Is that animal style? Is bear style?
Smash bear style. Yeah.
He also said that the last 2 years have been rough for us all, hoping 2022 is finally great.
It's what you make of it, and
like it's crazy to think that I've had it was like 2022, 2021, or 2020 and 21 just kind of sucked, but it was eye-opening, honest. Like, I knew people who just were bad for me, so I got rid of them. Found people who actually cared, stuck with them.
Well, I think we've talked about this before. What was interesting, for 2020 was, everybody was all upset about the way everything was happening in the world. For us, in our house, the oldest one had graduated college and had moved back in. And she couldn't find a job. So she was here with us. And anybody that knows us knows I had a hard, long issue with alcohol. Like, I was a drunk. No, there's no lie. I'm an alcoholic. And when she was going to college is when I was starting to clean up. So she didn't have that time to see the change. So when 2020 hit, she was at home, not doing anything, fresh out of college. We got to connect more. And she got to see who I've become and not what she remembered before she left. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that was what 2020 was for us. So the whole issue of being quarantined and all that stuff was actually a good thing for us. And it brought us closer as a family than it did, not.
Johnny Mags Barbecue said good morning, all.
Morning, Johnny. And then 21, 21 comes in, and it just carries that. She has that confidence to do things like to go through the academy, and that was a rough thing for her, and to kind of push herself to grow up. I mean, she's 23?
Yeah.
So going to be 24, and she's learning how to be an adult, and adulting sucks. Learning how to pay bills.
Tom's Food Factory said 2022 has already set the tone. It said Betty White as a show of control.
Yeah. But I mean, Betty White was 94. Or not 99.
And it took I want to say it's either, I think it's John Madden.
John Madden.
He passed as well.
Yep. But he did it in
22 or 21.
21, the end of 21.
21, yeah. But yeah, I think 2022, I kind of just it was kind of like my reset. I got to stay home and just kind of get back to my homebody, just crafting, and
it's going to be what you make it. I think. I really do. I think, if you're looking for something to blame, you can blame it on the year, whatever. But if you're looking at, man, this is my time to change. Now is your time to change. You can completely reset. You can go through your friends. It's the perfect opportunity to rekindle that relationship with your kids and show them what's important. That it's not about, having the fanciest stuff. That it's learning with what you got. That they're more important than the job. And I think that's been a big thing for people throughout the last year. So is that adjustment and that resetting of family dynamics.
Mhm.
That's my thought.
So Trumpet Master 27 or 77, I believe his name's Lewis.
Yep.
He said that he had gotten laid off in April 2020. He went to truck driving, got his school, got a Class A license. He started driving 6 months later, and then his old job offered him more money to go back. He took the offer and then got sick for 3 months with COVID.
Ooh.
And then he also
and then you say, okay, well,
last week was his first week back in the office since he got sick in the end of August.
Oh man, well I'm glad you're back, buddy.
Rick's Barbecue and Specialties.
Brother Rick.
He said, hello, hello, hello. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. He said, good morning, my barbecue brothers and sisters. Hey, Rick.
Okay. I don't know where my parchment paper went, so we use this.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, this is still parchment paper, but it's the Dutch oven liners.
That's where those are?
Yeah. I'm getting ready to order some size 8s and 10s.
Yeah.
I couldn't make them. I have time now.
So Lewis asked Rick why he's up so early, and then Pickle said, "Rick, you broke the video." No, but yeah, it was crazy. 2020 wasn't my best. Oh, Rick has said he has to go. He has to go to work.
Yeah, he's working at a barbecue place now, like
Oh,
selling,
nice.
selling barbecue.
Nice.
I know, right?
He said it's Sunday. It is Sunday.
Sunday. So he's still doing his the barbecue truck. I've been like not a good friend. I haven't been watching his lives the last couple weeks.
Okay.
I don't know. Things been a little crazy.
I will say, he's done a lot better watching everyone's. So he will legitimately, if he misses it, he'll watch it the next day.
Yeah.
So he does do his best to watch.
And Grandpa was in, so Grandpa got to meet a lot of guys. It's funny watching with Grandpa because he's like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing that?" And Grandpa doesn't know what he's doing.
I don't know what word Steven is referring to, but he said, "Be careful using the word. YouTube doesn't like that."
The C word. Code 19.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't like that word. They don't like the P word.
P word.
Yeah, pay.
Oh.
And what other?
Oh my goodness.
Anything that has to do with that.
Have you seen the TikToks where they replace the P word, because they used to call it the Pandorama, the Pandora, just making a joke. Now they're like, do you guys remember when we were in that osmosis? So they changed it, the entire word, and changed. You remember when we were in that octagon instead of the Pandorama? No, just me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
We watch TikToks, but I don't think we watch the same ones.
Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not the same TikToks. But I was telling that we were driving home New Year's Day, super, super early yesterday. And I'm like, you know what? This will be my year. I graduate high school and I'm going to college in the same year this year, which is insane.
There you go, Johnny.
Wasn't a big sizzle.
No.
There
He
we
knows. He knows what's getting ready to happen. And if you watch Johnny Mags, you know he likes this part. Get it started.
He knows barbecue and outdoor cooking impressions. He said, "Hi everyone and Happy New Year 2022."
Happy New Year. Welcome to the Bear Cave.
Johnny said it's definitely the best part.
Johnny likes this part.
I think I missed it, but Scotty Backyard Barbecue, he's in.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
And then Behind the Garage Barbecue said hello everyone.
What's up, Craig?
Yep.
Put a little bit of this on there. Mama likes the
Dutchie,
hardcore black.
Dutchie, he said Happy New Year, folks.
What's up, Steve? Put a little bit in the onions. Look at those. Probably go through a ton of gloves. That's all right. Man, oh man. Oh, let's see, what else is going on?
I don't know.
Yep, we talked about New Year's.
Pickle said the chat is rocking today.
And we got a lot of people in today.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, we kind of shied away from doing recipes and just doing the old chat, you know. I had to, so I got a new phone, and at the wife's request, I was completely happy with mine. It only had 2 cracks in the screen. It was okay.
It had dead cells in it.
It was okay. So she tells me I have to get this new phone. I'm like, all right, cool. So then it dawns on me last night, or yesterday, that one of my things this year is going to be trying to get back into doing videos, and, you know, and whatever, and guess what? I don't have the video maker on my phone. So I look up the old one that I had, can't find it anywhere in the App Store.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I got this new one we're going to try out.
Rick, he said all the sexy people are here, and Charlie.
I'll tell you, Pickles gets picked on so much.
Well, he doesn't pose. He's kind of asking for it, you know?
Yeah, kind of. So we're going to move these 2 together. Move my onions around. They're getting pretty good.
Oh yeah, they're getting really good.
Getting good. So did you guys see Butch's breakfast tacos?
No.
He made, so he's on the Blackstone, of course.
Yeah.
Pancakes that he used as a taco shell, and then stuffed it with like caramelized bananas and all kinds of fresh fruit.
Ooh.
Yeah, insane. I was like, man. So let's let them go a little bit longer. How's the bacon down? Yeah, let's see.
Bobby said, so yummy with those bananas.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I almost had to take an insulin shot because I was watching it and I was like, whoa! He dropped like a cup and a half of brown sugar on the Blackstone, and I was like, whoop, there. I'm starting my sugar. I can feel my sugar going up. So, yeah.
Okay. Steven said the KindMaster editing app is good and easy to use.
I looked at that one. I had to try to figure out how to download because
You should be able to press the button.
Well, so the everything backed up to the cloud, like all my videos on my phone, all my pictures, all that stuff went up to this cloud. I don't know, somewhere in Google. and I can't get them back. So I could find them on Google Photos through that app, but I couldn't figure out how to get them to transfer down. Well, then I ended up playing around with it for about 3.5 hours. I figured out that you can download each individual one. So the video I've got is on bacon grease, and I have to go back and download it from the cloud.
Behind the Garage Barbecue, he said he agrees with Stephen.
Steven.
I don't know why. I know it's
Steven.
Steven. I think the PH. It throws me off. Dutchie, he said Lee got to show me how to make biscuits and gravy for this month's Cast Iron Wednesday challenge.
Yes.
And he also uses Time Master, and he says it's great.
Yes, biscuits and gravy. So we will be doing biscuits and gravy. Part of me is wanting to do like just traditional biscuits and gravy. Then the other part of me is like, I got to kind of keep with the low carbs to try to go keto again. Because we did that once.
We did, but those biscuits weren't that good.
Yeah, I got a different biscuit recipe. But then if I get... So I was at the grocery the other day, and boy, they had some good stuff marked down. And I got 2 brisket flats. Now, they're small. They're owned by yay big. But they're brisket flats. So I will have a brisket cook coming up. If I remember, I'll video it, but probably do it on the Weather Kettle. Because my drum videos don't seem to do very well.
Pickles.
Smoking on the drum videos.
He said that Steven's name is actually pronounced Stephan. Stephan.
Step on a hen?
Stephan.
Damn, Steven, that's rough, dude. You're gonna have to kick Charlie's butt when you see him. You'd be making fun of you like that.
I would say you're always on Pickle's side. You do try to.
Yeah.
You try to back him up. It doesn't work, but you try.
Well, bacon. Mama likes her bacon really cooked. So.
Rick also said and you have to hold your pinky up whenever you say it. And then Steven said, Charlie, I'm gonna smack you with Lucky Charms. LOL.
All right. Now, these are mamas. You know what that is? Blue cheese. Stank cheese. Let's just set that right.
Tom Suzuki said Stephen is for rich guys from Beverly Hills who wear polo shirts with their collars up. And then Pickles responded that no, it's from that what? It's from that commercial with Gordon.
Gordon?
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know.
All
right.
Pickles said to bring it. My gosh.
So let's move these over here. I know they're gonna get kind of crazy.
Oh my goodness.
So there's Mama's. About time to pull them onions off. Go ahead and pull these onions off.
I will say my New Year's resolution, I have maybe like 2, 3. I want to be able to cook more.
So
church more.
Well, you were wanting to cook, and we were kind of talking about. So her top colleges have kind of fallen through, which they were only taking 8 to 11% of applicants anyway.
Yeah, it was a small chance, but it was still kind of like, why not?
So we weren't like completely
do it and
upset.
not regret it. Happy to meet you said Happy New Year's.
So we weren't completely upset that she didn't get in, but what we started talking about was like she would be really good as a dietitian or a nutritionist.
Tom said that those burgers was really great until you put blue cheese on them.
Oh, I got regular cheese. Don't worry, Tom. Mama likes a good black and blue burger, so she puts up with my shenanigans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I have to entertain. I have to treat her every now and again, you know. Kind of like, you know, I got to give the dog a treat every so often until they pee on the floor. Yeah, don't thumb on. So, we're going to slide them back. Slide them back to there. Go ahead and get another one ready. I forgot what I was doing, okay? Imagine that.
I cannot imagine that. You always know what you're doing.
And
Dutchie said that I think I would rather put pineapple on a burger than blue cheese. And then Bobby said, love blue cheese with bacon. Yeah, I usually don't eat blue cheese unless it's on like a sandwich or a salad or something. Maybe on crackers.
blue cheese. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
You do this one time and you'll never do it again.
What?
Use blue cheese to make a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh my goodness.
You do it once, I almost guarantee you'll never do it again. I don't care how much you like blue cheese.
I wouldn't expect blue cheese to be good melted.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I bet.
Just take my word for it.
Steven said, well, there goes my lamb and blue cheeseburger. It's all downhill. Yep. I think lamb and blue cheese would be pretty good, though.
Lamb?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, probably rusty. Oh, what was I going to do? I was going to put a little bit of
Love on.
Uncle Steve's smoke bomb. That's going to be delicious.
Pickles, what the heck? He said I've had blue cheese ice cream and it was good.
Well, I believe Uncle Pickles would like that, yes.
That's nasty. Mmm. What were we talking about? Oh. So yeah, we had the conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Driving home.
Sorry.
And no,
Okay.
I got distracted too. And we were talking about career paths for me because I've into a lot of things, but there's not one thing that I'm like, oh, a career would be awesome in this. Obviously cooking, but that's more of a hobby than it is a profession for me, at least.
We can make it. Because we were talking about doing like her YouTube channel being on, because she has a YouTube channel, she just doesn't use it. But doing it so it's on like dietitian stuff, like healthy things for whatever, low carb, low sugar, just healthy in general.
Yeah, because I was saying that like it'd be awesome because I've gotten told that I should be a kind of physical trainer.
I'm sorry, guys, but Ohio State are the world's Bowl champions.
Yeah. Just because I like push people.
And I know I didn't steam them.
And that's such.
I didn't steam them to melt the cheese.
We don't want the cheese.
But it's okay because I want the hot bacon on top of it.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, Behind the Garage Barbecue said, I bet that ice cream is better than Lucky Charms beer. And Johnny Mag said, Lee, you got anything going on Tuesday afternoon?
Tuesday. I don't think so. I think Tuesdays, other than my nap.
Tom said that maybe the beer tasted bad because you had the ice cream first. Probably. But, yeah. I got pop cooking this morning. I didn't get off the couch. It was a late night.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the punishment is you don't get to, if you don't help me set up and you don't help me at all, you're gonna start not doing it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that out loud because then she'll never help me.
Get your stamina up, Pop. Get you back to your grind. Okay, don't want to get sidetracked, but Ohio State football just tweeted with the rose and then a championship, like a trophy, and then said man of the hour. Talking about Smith. That dude's insane.
I can't say his name correctly, so I don't want to butcher it, but number 11, Nicky Jimma.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Smith.
Yeah,
boy, he was killing it. He was money, dude. As Mr. Scalecracker would say.
All right.
That's
James,
money, dude.
He said, go Bucks. And Pickle said, hey, we need dancing.
Shaking my press like a maraca. How's that?
Pretty good.
Then I want to hear Steven say, don't ever do that again, please.
Yeah. Carrie is in from VA Chick Off-Roading and
Carrie, my girl, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well.
Said good morning and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my girl. My TikTok buddy.
My goodness.
Yeah, she sends me a lot of TikToks, and I send her a lot back.
Pickle said your dance got a 10 out of 10.
Yeah! So what's funny is my little cousin. So where they stay at, it's there's a what am I looking for? They're in a community, like a kind of like a gated community.
Kinda.
But at their clubhouse, they had like a New Year's party for the kids, and my one cousin was there, and he was doing air guitar, and they had a DJ and everything, and so he was doing the air guitar, and won a little balloon guitar, got like the best air guitar award or whatever. So he was pretty cool, and they called me Uncle Rock On. So when Uncle Rock On showed up, they had to tell me all about it.
Yeah, and it was awesome because they've never heard Uncle Lee. They've always heard like Uncle Rock On for the past year and a half.
Since I started doing the videos and doing the Rock On,
he's been Uncle Rock On.
Yeah.
So one of the cousins, he just started calling him Uncle Rock On. And he was like, Uncle Rock On, I need your help. And Dad was kind of shook.
I was like, what?
Kind of like taken back. Because that's never happened before.
Yeah.
Tom's Food Factory said that Charlie danced once. Neighbors called animal control because they thought he was a rabid animal.
Well, I'm surprised the paramedics are on the way thinking I was having a seizure.
Well, yeah.
It still happened.
Oh my gosh.
Try to get this one more in here.
That's going to be a tight fit. There you go.
I seem to be a little bit out of level. Because all my grease is going down that way.
We've always been in a level with that. You just have to fix it.
Let's see. What else did I see this week? I watched the Wall Twins the one. It was one of the twins. I forget which one now. Unboxed a Pit Boss Blackstone thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pit Boss griddle. Looks pretty cool. It's got a different top on it, like a gadgets, not gadgets, but it's not ceramic. What do they call it? It was their armor one. It's like maybe it is ceramic.
Is it like pottery?
No.
So then it's not ceramic.
I forget what they called it.
Stainless steel?
Looking for my wife's babe.
I don't know.
No, it's not stainless. It was like a ceramic top.
Maybe. Diamond armor.
There it is. I knew somebody would know. So this one we're going to put on the...
Okay, Pickle said that more like an electric shock when I dance.
We're going to put on some of the... we're going to put on some of the Lucky Shake. This is paste number 1, or almost number 1.
Yeah, it's that and
Thick meat.
thick meat. Pickle said, yeah, it's a ceramic non-stick coating. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yep. Okay.
I will say so Cub is actually house sitting for a buddy of ours. So she's not here this morning, but last night I took her some food for New Year's Eve because she was upset that I cooked when she wasn't home. Whatever. And then she was on the phone with one of our friends, and I'm telling them what happened, and this, that, the other, and then I'm showing videos from the night,
Mild cheddar.
from the night before, and they go, "Oh yeah, we already saw that on Pop Story," because I posted it on my private story that's just made for Pop because he has a little fan base in my friend group, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we already saw it. We thought it was funny." So they see it like as soon as I post stuff, Pop. You're pretty funny. Pickles said that the ceramic non-stick coating is not good for metal utensils, which is a bummer.
Yeah, I did hear that.
And then Pit Boss Brittle needs a Blackstone plastic utensils.
Yeah, so it's got the...
That makes no sense to me.
So it's got a ceramic top, right?
Right.
But they're saying don't use metal utensils like these.
Why?
Because it'll scratch the ceramic.
But why do you
But then you use the Blackstone E-Series plastic utensils.
Right.
And then you could use it. Making sure I don't have any...
Oh, Carrie, yeah. She said, what's your papa making? So...
I'm trying to do smash burgers.
Yeah.
Bear style. Which is kind of like a train wreck.
Well, now you're steaming them. Smell the cheese.
Yep.
But you have no space to steam them because everything's so close.
Well, I don't have it hot enough. Yep. I'm a little out of level.
Yep. Oh, completely off topic. But have you seen McDonald's clean their grill? It's insane. It's so satisfying to me because they'll take water and they'll scrape everything off. And then, okay, Pickles, I didn't do anything to you.
Oh, is he calling shots now?
He said at least Pay isn't there dropping stuff. Hey, man.
Entertainment value, Charlie.
And then, so they take water, clean the grill, just scraping stuff off, and then it goes from a used flat to a silver. It's insane. I find it satisfying. Other people might not.
Yeah. We're rounding down, rounding down. Now you can see I put that hot bacon on there, and it's melted some.
Yeah. Well, this might be the longest live you've cooked in a while. It's an hour and 5 minutes.
No, so when we missed a while back, Charlie and Steven were giving me all kinds of static, so I started going longer.
Yeah.
Just because of that. So now this one, you know what? I'm gonna put mine on a bed of onions. So that's probably gonna be my lunch right there. Put some bacon on there.
Rick said he's gotta run. Get ready for work, and y'all have an awesome Sunday.
All right, brother. Have a good one, man. What's Daddy Cook say? Love you like cooked food.
Carrie said that it's satisfying to know that they actually clean the grill, right? And then Pickle said that there's something very satisfying about watching someone clean a griddle or a grill. Yeah. That is very true.
Now we're getting some heat. There's that sear we were looking for.
Yoo-hoo!
Yeah, buddy. Okay. Now, Pay, you want blue cheese or regular cheese?
Regular cheese. Pickles asked, "What's the side to the burger?"
For me, it's onion. I got some sauerkraut and some
Collards.
some collards left from yesterday, and then Mama's got taters and mashed taters and collards. Our black eyed peas turned out pretty banging.
Yeah. James, he said, "Take care, everyone. Have a great day and hope to see you soon again."
Have a great one, brother. Yeah, we're winding down. We're steaming.
Feeling good?
Feeling good. Started developing like a sore throat, so that's. But I think it's part of the infusion, the medicine.
Maybe.
It was like yesterday. I looked down and my arms were normal, and then later on in the afternoon there was a huge rash off both forearms, and I was like, ugh.
Your face, it got
Yeah.
red and like rashy.
What do we think of those? A little longer?
A little longer.
Why don't we throw a little bit of...
Am I just like... Pickles asked, "You ever made your own sauerkraut?"
No. I was watching a video the other day, and I was like, ooh, that looks like fun. And of course, Grandpa was like, are you serious? No.
Yeah.
Because when Grandpa was in, I get him watching all kinds of stuff, and I about got him convinced to get a Blackstone E-Series. He's not quite there yet.
Well, I mean...
Only because he can't find it.
Well, yeah.
Turn the gas off. Only because he can't find it. If he could find one, he'd get one. But there we go. Through the miracle of time. I'll wash all that stuff anyway.
Okay. I'll answer this question.
Uh-oh.
Carrie asked, "How do y'all make your greens?" So, we usually get a bag, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna make it big bang. We're gonna make our own like homemade.
Like so she bought the leaves.
I got 2 bunches of leaves, and then we prepared them. We cut them off the stem, cut them in ribbons, and then
Like to wash them.
Yeah. And then we put it into ribbons, and then what we did is, so we layer it, and let that wilt a little bit.
You forgot the main thing.
I'm not done yet.
Well, you forgot the main thing. So we get our.
Hold on. We get red. Our Dutch oven.
6-quart enamel Dutch oven.
Yep. And then we put bacon in it. Let it cook. So we get the bacon grease in there. And then we take the bacon out. And the bacon's cut into
cook it about halfway.
Cubes. Yeah, so we halfway cook it. And then we put our 1 layer of collards. And then
about half the collards. And then we sprinkle on our bear rub, which is a sweet rub. And this time we made it with coconut sugar.
And then we add bacon.
Instead of brown sugar, we use coconut sugar.
Then we add bacon. And then we add the rest of the collards. And some more rub. And the rest of the bacon. And then I press everything down just to make sure the grease gets in there. And then we just kind of let it wilt and mix up and cook the rest of the way through. And then you're done.
You kind of let it simmer. You let it simmer, and then about every 15 minutes, you take tongs and you just kind of flip them. So the ones that are cooking faster on the bottom go to the top. And that way you get that, you don't have any bright green, because if you have any bright green, they're not cooked right. So you got to keep rotating them until they get that really dark kind of green.
Mm-hmm.
And by then you get the rub and the bacon and all that mixed in. And then you taste it for seasoning, of course. And then, our sweet rub, we use coconut sugar, and that was fantastic.
Yeah, I think it worked better than the...
And the reason why we went with coconut sugar was because instead of using brown sugar, it's because it won't raise your glycemic index. So your sugar won't go up eating it. So we'll have to do a video on that, because they turned out amazing, as usual. And really, in about 45 minutes, I'm done. My collards are done. I've had plenty of like local Southerners who are like, wow, these are amazing. I've never had greens like this, and these are amazing. I'm like,
Carrie also said, wow, that sounds amazing. Those are my favorite thing to make. Yeah. I love making collards. Yeah. We don't make them often.
We need to make them more.
Yeah.
And the black-eyed peas, we're still coming around to those. The ones we made yesterday were pretty banging.
Yeah. So what I did for those is I took 1 can of rinsed bean, black-eyed peas, and then 1 can of the diced tomatoes, and then put that together.
It was a store brand Rotel.
Yeah. And then put that together, added some ham into it, and basically just let that boil up, simmer, and then...
Normally I'd use bacon, but we had ham because left over from
our other
Christmas.
Ham.
Well, so they had bought a ham, but then Paige brought one home from where she worked. So we had an extra ham still in the fridge. Instead of freezing it,
we used it.
We just cooked it up and used it.
Yeah. So yeah, then I just kind of let that simmer, and it turned into a bowl, and then I cut the heat, and then yeah, it's pretty cool. Dutchie and Carrie said video is needed. Please do a video on it. It sounds so good.
On the greens?
Mm-hmm. And then Pickles said that it sounds really good. I make mine with hot sauce, broth, onion, garlic, smoked ham hock or bone, ham chunks, splash of vinegar, pepper, and salt.
So I've had guys that have, you don't know anything about greens, and then try them and they're blown away. And instead of ham hock, I use bacon grease or bacon. And the one guy come over, and he's Muslim, so he doesn't eat pork. And he's a friend of ours. I know, I got a friend that doesn't eat pork. I got a vegetarian cousin. It's all crazy. But anyway, I made it. I smoked some.
Pausing you.
80/20.
Tom's Food Factory said, "Gotta run, folks. Have a great day."
Have a great one, Tom. I had smoked some 80-20 burger, had it on a grate, so all the grease would drop down into a foil pan, and then I used the burger grease in the greens, and then instead of using bacon bits in it, I used the actual burger. Blew him away. Like, he brought a crock pot of greens because he was telling me his was better. He took almost that whole pot home, and my pot was empty.
Pickle
Just
said
saying.
Pickle said you can also make it with smoked turkey legs too.
Yep.
Yeah, I posted my little New Year's Day dinner on my Snapchat, and a buddy of mine, he had swiped up and goes, "Man, we can cook." And I was like, "Yeah, we can." Yeah, I can cook.
Yep. So, what do you guys think about Paige going into nutrition, like a dietitian, as a potential hobby? Not hobby, but a profession.
Because I mean, it's cool. Cause like, I don't know, it's crazy to see like what works with different stuff and what doesn't. Because I mean, that would be like insane to be kind of like a dietitian, and then also a kind of fitness influencer, or
Yeah, because she's wanting to get into Zumba classes.
Yeah,
like, not just take them, but actually teach them.
Because I've taken them for years, but because it's so much fun. But there's a whole process you have to do with getting certification. But like, not that it's not hard; it is hard to do, but it's a good environment to be around and be in, and it's fun to do, and it's crazy because, you know, dietitian sounds cool, but people do get weird about food.
They do, and you know, she would be in that aspect where she could be able to help people with, like, my wife made a call because I'm having trouble with, I can have no carbs at all. Like, I'm talking, I can have 3 eggs and
bacon,
3 pieces of bacon, and my sugar still goes up 3 points. Like 2.5 hours later, I'm like 30 points higher, and I'm like, what the hell? And then throughout the day, you know, I'm checking it 2.5 hours after I eat or whatever, and so it's just high, and it's because of the medicine. But it's aggravating for me, and because I'm trying to be good, and I'm not. You don't see the result. But like in this aspect, you know, my wife's got to call into the dietitian to say, hey, what are we looking at? Because we're trying to go keto, but we're seeing different things, like the almond flour, the different sugar substitutes are having a side effect. So, you know, it's a tough process, but that way she would be able to, you know, help somebody at least try to do the right thing, make them feel like they're doing the right thing.
That she said if she's really interested, go for it. And then he also said that my niece went to university to study sports and nutrition. Now she's a property developer.
Hey, and that's what I was telling her, is like, she's going to change her major. So if she starts out like this, you know, there's nothing that's going to be bad. You know, she could be like the next Dr. Barry, who I watch, who tells you that bacon is good for you. You should eat bacon every day, he says.
Carrie said, pay yes, girl, good profession. Behind the Rush Barbie said, I say to go for it. And then Pickles said that food science is in generally really fascinating.
It is.
Yes, that is true.
It is. I mean, you look at like the guy Salt Stash. He's vegan, and he makes everything vegan. He made vegan sausages. He made his own Beyond Burger, like all that stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it's some different stuff. So,
that's true.
Whew. Well, that was a fun cook.
Yeah.
That was a fun cook. So, all right. So we'll get a couple thumbnails because I left my phone inside.
Hold on. Carrie said that she's on the insulin pump, and if I take that thing off, my sugar skyrockets, and I won't even eat the whole day sometimes. It's so crazy. And then
it's nasty. Like, I started doing insulin shots if I'm over 180. You know, and I'm like, I can not eat anything, or I can fast for 15, 16 hours, and I'm still at a 180. And I'm like, are you serious? And then, like, one day I got up and it was a 113, and I was like, well, that's awesome. I feel like I want to pass out, but that's awesome. Which is where I was before, so...
Dutchie said that I set out to be a chef, but ended up as a refrigerator engineer. And then Bobby said, have a great day, everyone, and so did Ann.
Well,
have a great week.
Y'all have a great week. Hey, I think we're just going to get out of here. We could sit and chat all day long about food and stuff, but...
Carrie said, Lee, yes, me too.
That's been the hardest thing here lately, is because I can't see what the body's doing except for my sugar, and I'm watching it close, and it's frustrating when you're like, I'm not doing anything for it to be high, and it's high. But that's the medicine, so I gotta keep telling myself that, and then it's like, I don't want to take the insulin, but then part of me says, well, if you want to have one little Reese cup, one of the mini ones, a little one, you need to do a shot.
Yep.
So, but anyway, that's enough depressing news. So, I hope you all enjoyed yourself. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful start to your new year, and we're going to keep doing this for a while. I'm going to try to get in doing some videos. Our year anniversary for the channel is like in February.
Yep.
So that's kind of my goal then, is to get a couple videos under our belt for that and start doing something then, and keep it up with the updates, what's going on with us.
Yep. And then in May I graduate high school. Yep. Very excited. Very excited.
So hopefully 2022 is going to be what we make it. I'm going to dance my way through it like I did 2021.
Yep.
It may hurt. It may be slow. But I'm going to dance all the way through this mug. So.
Nice.
I watched it. I got to keep PG-13.
Yes, you did.
I didn't want to bleep it out.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, everybody, let's have a great week. And remember, there's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun?
Did it taste good?
Did it taste good? We didn't taste it yet, but we will.
Did
it taste good? Rock on. Y'all are awesome. Bye.